Hey, once again, it's Boy Mac 357. This is the Evening Experience Radio Show. 7 to 9 on Thursday goes down right here in the boudoir until COVID is over. We here, we live, we lit. I am here waiting on my first guest, and my guest tonight, I should say, Miss Nikki Miller. She wrote an incredible book called Change of Hearts, Never Say Never. I'm waiting on Nikki Miller, and she is here currently. And we're going to be talking about the book Change of Heart, Never Say Never. All right, we're waiting for the live to come through. Hey,
Hello.
how are you?
Good. How are you?
Not too shabby, can't complain.
Good. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you perfectly fine.
Wonderful. Thanks
All
for
right.
having me.
It is my esteemed pleasure. I currently have Nikki Miller. She is the author of Change of Heart, Never Say Never. We're going to be talking about her book and many more things to facilitate, to give you background on the actual book and different other things that she has going on.
All right.
So, when did you first become an author? When did you say, I have to put pen to paper? And that's old school. When I sat down in front of the laptop. When did it become something that you know that you wanted to put together as far as stories or a tale or something that would stir the mind of the people who are reading it?
Well, I'm gonna tell you, this was dropped in my lap. I'm used to being on the side of acting and singing, and have been doing that since I was 5. And just a few years ago, well, not a few years ago, in 2013, how it started was because I was watching the news and of young men being arrested. And there was like one guy that was arrested for rape. He was like early 20s, late teens. And I sat there. First of all, I was getting upset because of all these young men is being arrested. You know, he was black and white, but this particular guy was a young black man. And I'm looking at, thinking, I'm like, what drove him to commit rape? And started thinking, something drove him to do that. Maybe he was raped as a child and nobody believed him. He was molested and nobody believed him. So then I started thinking about when I was molested by family members. That thought came, and actually had not even thought about it until that time. And I started thinking, I said, well, if I not gotten prayed over and had not had an encounter with God, I could be doing the same thing. I could be suicidal. I could be depressed. So that kind of drove me to writing. And at the time, I'll be honest, I didn't even know what I was writing. Didn't know why God gave me the story, and didn't know until like 2017. And that's when I actually thought it was a stage play. I thought it was a stage play.
Okay.
Until I had a table read and found out that it wasn't. And somebody said, "Oh, no, that's a movie. That's a movie." So a lot of people will take, a book and turn it into a film. For me, I wrote the screenplay and then I turned that into a novel. I turned it into this novel. So this is like my debut writing.
Okay. So with that being the case, you took a screenplay and turned it into a novel.
I did.
Turned it into a book. What was the premise of you wanting to put the book together? Now you said you align with God and his laying that on your heart, and you decided to then do this. Did that movie come out?
Well, it's actually, I am hopefully going to be filming for my birthday. My birthday is July 20th. That's the goal. And some people know and some people don't, but I just, let me back it up, because I actually put the script in Kingdomwood Film Festival. just to try it. I'm like, no, I'm not going to do any festivals. I don't really like competitions. I said, let me just try it. And actually, it won People's Choice Award out of like 6 people. So from there, that's when I started like really, really going forward. I'm like, okay, we need to go ahead and get this film done. And just last month, I secured a tentative distribution deal with Amazon Prime for my movie.
Okay.
So that's what we're waiting for. We got that part. So hopefully we should be filming in July for this story. So yeah. So and I have to say for the book, it was kind of like, you know, God gave me the story, true enough, dropped it in my lap, and I didn't, like I said, I didn't know until August of 2017 why. But he was like, you know, well, you did the film, so why not do the novel? If you did that, then you can do the novel. And this was my first, as far as, you know, film. So I really had to research to see how to do a film. You know, like I said, I've been acting and singing, but I had to see how to do a film. So I researched that and then did the film, wrote the script. I don't say did the film, but wrote the script. And then God said, you know, do the novel. So that's how the novel emerged. And I had to actually research that.
So with that being the case, you not only put a novel together from your screenplay, but you took the opportunity and now created a series, if you want to say, or along with a workbook, and you facilitated to now give people an opportunity to engage in the book for something that they might be going through. As you said, they've been raped or harmed or molested or something, and gives them an opportunity to work through those actual you know, thoughts and things that they have gone through, and give them an opportunity to, you know, find salvation and I'm assuming grow from where they are currently, and then to, you know, lead a normal life.
Absolutely. So I believe I was supposed to do that workbook when I did the novel. God was speaking to me at that time, but I to be honest, I was just a little overwhelmed from it, and I didn't do it. But I thought, you know, 2020 with doing, you know, the pandemic was a time of being home. It was the perfect time. And so the thought came about to go ahead and do it. And I just released that on back in December, which is it is an interactive study guide. It has games, and people can use it not only as an individual, but it can be used for Bible studies, small groups, book clubs. But yeah, I went on ahead and completed it and released it in December of last year. And I have to tell you, both of these, with the novel and the study guide, I wrote that in a little over 30 days and self-published them both.
Wow.
I said the same thing. That was a while for me too. All God.
Big shouts out to my brother, Mo Look Photos. He lost his mom recently. He just had COVID. And my prayers and my love and my heart goes out to you, brother. I appreciate you.
Sorry to hear that. We're praying for you. Sorry to hear that. Wow.
Okay. So with that being the case, you went on, I should say, a leap of faith. And it's incredible that you said that you love you too, brother. It for me, it's a affirmation that you literally affirmed, you know, through God's wisdom, the opportunities to not only create a film that won in a film festival, but at the same time create something that's not just something to read, but now to use in, as you said, a group setting or you know, whatever settings or some psychological based process, you know, for social healing or whatever the case is. Did you think that it would be all that it turned out to be? Because it sounds like you just said, Lord, whatever you're going to do, let's do it. And then after that, you just went, you you went forth, into the wilderness like Moses did, and God gave you an opportunity to do all the things that you do.
I was ready to give up many times.
I can imagine.
Many times. Seriously.
I
And
believe you.
if it wasn't for my husband and my boys, my young adult boys,
Wait,
supporting me
pause,
and backing me.
pause.
Pause.
Did you say young adult son?
Yes, I have a soon to be 30-year-old
Stop.
and
Stop. Okay,
a
I'm cutting
20,
live.
soon
Cutting
to
this
be
live.
26.
I'm gonna need you to send me a. I'm cutting this live. I'm gonna need you to send me a license. Something wrong? No.
Thank you.
Whatever
Yes.
you're doing, keep doing it, because you look like you're 30 yourself.
Hey, I'll take that.
Okay, now
Thank you.
don't hurt nobody. All
Thank
right.
you.
Wow.
Thank you.
Everybody look. I come on here looking like Father Time, and everybody else come on here looking like they. Okay, I'm drinking the wrong.
You still look good. I don't know your age, but you look
I'm
good.
gonna put that. Listen, I ain't no shame in my game. For this year, be 48.
Okay, well, 49 in July.
Yeah, but okay. To you aging backwards, I'm aging forward. I'm gonna need some of the stuff you drinking because I need to age backwards too.
It's just living a good life, enjoying life.
I
And
do
that's
that.
it.
I listen. I laugh all the time. And yes, and my brother on April 6th, once again, happy belated birthday. He just turned 55.
Happy belated birthday.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's incredible. But all in all, with that being the case, now that this is here, is there going to be, now, before I get to that question,
Okay.
in the book itself, you facilitated to create a process that showed the information according to what you researched about people who may have gone through some things?
So the book, Change Your Heart, Never Say Never, is actually what I grew up seeing, hearing, and again was a victim of. But it's not my particular story, but all of the events are like real social issues that we deal with. So I chose to use a boy to bring about child sexual abuse awareness because it happens to them just as much, especially with what I told you about the young man that was committed rape.
Right.
And I was thinking about, hey, that might have happened to him. So I wanted to use, because he was that driving force for me to write the story anyway. And for this story, it is faith-based, like I say, of what I grew up around seeing and doing, because I've been in church all my life. But I wanted something to reach outside the church. We do so many things that just reach the inside of the church. I wanted to go outside the church and not just address, the child sexual abuse. There are so many people that are walking around hurting and bitter and angry of trauma that happened to them as a young person. It could be of anything,
Right.
So it's mainly, I wanted to make it not even a process, but an enjoyable family drama with a message, if that makes sense.
Right.
To bring out a message in, not one to take a Bible and hit over your head with. I didn't want it to be that kind of a story. I didn't want it to be, and I don't want any of my films to be that kind of way. I don't want my films to be, because this is just my debut. I have other ideas, but I didn't want it to be over, like take a Bible and hit you over the head with it. I wanted it to be, like I say, something to reach the masses outside of the church wall. So you're going to see, it's very entertaining, a lot of drama, entertaining. Like some of the stuff the audience will read in the book will be different than the film. The film is going to be, The film is going to be on. I can't wait to do it because it's going to be some different things that you will not see in the book.
All right, big shouts out to Savoy Eats and Sweets. It's an incredible company. They have incredible, enticing, delicious desserts. So for people who are wanting to facilitate to take the opportunity and have something that can give their life meaning, Savoy is the way you want to go.
All right.
Shout out to them. Fitco Joe, what's up? Everybody that's popping in live, I appreciate y'all. For me, it's about the process of the fact that, like you said, you didn't want to take the opportunity and beat somebody over the head with the Bible. And that's good, because sometimes when we speak to other, people in the church, they understand, they get it because, they're biblically based. But then there's somebody who's not that way. And as soon as you come thumping your finger with the Bible, they go, oh, God, here we go again.
Come on.
And sometimes you can't reach them because they don't understand you. And, that's the process of when God says about being evenly yoked. Even in a conversation, if you have someone who has, who's Christian based, who has faith, who believes in the Bible, who reads the word. Now, even if y'all have a differentiation of what the word means, at least y'all can have that discussion. Exactly. But when somebody doesn't understand the Bible and they sitting there and you going, for the Lord says, for the world has sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. They'll look at you and go, what?
What? Right, exactly.
And when you take the opportunity and give them, a balance, of both, it gives them a better understanding of, okay, so this speaks to me because it's real life. And I understand.
Yes.
And if they, take that walk, you drop the mustard seed, if it's meant to grow, it will be watered and fertilized and taken care of, and photosynthesis will happen, and it'll well up inside them, and then they will facilitate to find God.
Yep,
but
that's right.
If they don't, at least you did the part of trying to make sure that they're okay, and whenever that it's their time, it's their time. And if it doesn't be their time, it wasn't meant to be. Nothing happened by accident. So
exactly. I feel the same way. It's like, people relate better when they know that you have been through what they've gone through.
Right.
They relate better. I don't care, even if you're in church, or out of church, they relate better if they've known that you've been through. I mean, since I've written this book and this story, those that have read it, I've had so many to come to me, guys and girls, or females, males and females, and tell me their story. Just a couple of Sundays ago, I shared my testimony for Palm Sunday at my church. And there was a young lady that was homeless, and she came up to me and she shared her story that she was molested when she was 5, and her mom kicked her out for telling her that when she was young. So I just, I felt bad. She related to what I was saying, and had that not had that experience, who knows? She might not have ever talked about it. So that was special to me, and that's what keeps me going. All the testimonies that I get, how I can share it to them. So I prayed with her. Right now, she doesn't get along with her mom at all. She doesn't get along with her mom at all, and I'm praying for her, that relationship. But there's a grudge there. So that anger, again, we're talking about being traumatized as a young child. She was 5. She's brought that anger now into her adulthood. And, she's dealing with dope. She smokes sometimes. She's trying to stop, but she, smoking sometimes. And again, she's hurt. She's hurt. So my heart goes out for those.
Once again, the name of the book is Change of Heart, Never Say Never.
I'm going to hold it up. At Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com. Available in print and ebook.
Big shouts out to the one and only Kay Williams PR for setting this up.
Yes.
Contacted me and she was like, Mac, I see you have a dope show. I would love to have my client on your show. And I'm like, no biggie. Let's do it.
I'm
Now,
grateful.
you have NRM Creative. It's an apparel company.
Yes. Yes. I actually just started that. My 26-year-old, I've been utilizing his giftings and talents to
Look,
to
stop
do
shocking.
my
Just say your son. Because I keep telling you, you ain't got no 26. Stop it.
Yes, I do.
Oh,
Yes,
fine, be that way. Make my little sister.
and 30.
Make, make
I'm gonna have to send you the picture so you
look,
can see them.
look, make my
Um,
little system hurt. Okay, I see we got baby clothing, we got hoodies, we got some long sleeve shirts.
yep. We
I
have
see, I
tank.
see your, I see your family. I'm looking at them. You ain't got to send me a picture. I'm
You
looking at
see them. See? You see them. And
even your
my
husband look like their that look like your brothers. And I look like you.
you
Okay,
know what? I
I'm working
thank
with it.
you because I get that. And I try to tell them that. I try to tell them that. And they ignore me.
Well, look, now it's on national radio. We're right here on internet radio. They can't deny it no more.
They can't no, they cannot deny it. And my I've been married for almost 27 years to my high school sweetheart.
God bless.
Yeah, so we a tight knit crew. My oldest son, he sings and working on his stuff. So he'll be actually singing a single. We wrote a soundtrack single for the movie, and he will be actually singing on that. And I will be singing in the movie as well. I'll be singing in the movie as well. And my other son, my youngest son, like I say, 26-year-old, he's doing the designs and helping out with the designs for my apparel.
Now, so with the company in of itself, uh, did you start a film company as well, or you hired in a crew, or how did it work?
So I did. I started my company in 2015. Once God got me like the revelation of, hey, this is what I want you to be doing. In
Right.
addition to your other stuff, to write some create some unique content, some films. And I started NRM faith-based films. And that's been around since 2015. So this would be my debut movie that I put out, but I also want to do like animation. I want to do what do you call it? A Christian comedy, faith-based comedy. I call it
Okay.
faith-based comedy. And then I also want to so the first 31 chapters of the book is the film. So the 49 chapters total. So the rest of that is like extra stuff.
Right.
So I may make that into a sequel. We'll see.
Well, if you need somebody to do the comedy part, I got you.
You got me?
I'm really good. I'm really good.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna come in there. First Thessalonians chapter 39.3 46 57. Y'all got it. All right. We're gonna start reading from there. We're gonna
Okay.
get out. One Such Queen, what's up? Black Diva, 007, Gina Marcole, Katonia, what's up? I appreciate everybody once again popping in, checking us out.
Yeah.
So that's incredible that you are literally from the thought of what God left in your mind and on your heart, not only creating as you said the screenplay,
Yeah.
and then now getting ready to direct your movie, and that creating another if you want to say production company behind that, and then having a clothing line. Leave one job for me. I just need one job. I need one job. Just one
Now
job.
look, I'm always called. They're always asking me if I'm a Jamaican.
Shout out to the Jamaicans. Just making jokes because y'all do a lot of work. I ain't gonna front.
No, I love my Jamaican
Here we
people, especially the food.
Hello.
The
Hello.
food.
Listen.
Yes. So I'm I'm laughing because I'm always asked that because I'm also a licensed realtor. So
I'm just gonna let her know she charges on Energizer batteries because most people would have passed out by now, writing books, screenplays, having multiple companies, and being a realtor all in the same breath. Wow. All righty.
Yeah, yeah, all about the grace of God, all about the grace of God. Because sometimes I'm looking like, okay, how am I juggling all of these things? But it's been an amazing journey. I've learned so much myself from from doing this the writing this story. I've learned a lot. I mean, a lot myself, and just how to just be free. Like I said, in August 2017. Which I had not spoke about yet, I attended a retreat that my church gave. And that was the time where, remember, from 2013 up until 2017, I didn't know what God gave me. I'm like, okay, Lord, how is this going to help other people? You giving me the story. How is this going to help other people to help, heal? Because I wanted to help after I was convicted after seeing those young men being arrested. So I'm like, how is this going to help? And what happened is, I attended that retreat, broke down crying, broke down like never before. And with this retreat, you have no distractions, no phone, it's just you and God. And that was when I forgave and released the family members that abused me. And after that day, which is I get choked up now, it was big for me. It was big for me. But that's where I got my breakthrough. And that's when God said, now you're ready to help others. Mm-hmm. Now you're ready to help others. This is why I gave you this story. One is to show people how to heal from their past hurt. Any hurt. There's so many people living in their past and just need to learn how to forgive. It's easier said than done, but it's something that God can only help you with, especially with being traumatized. It's only something God can help you with. So that was one. Number two, he said, to show what unforgiveness does to you and others close to you, and how the enemy uses that unforgiveness to toy with you and set up traps with you. So that was another reason why he gave me, so for parenting, fatherhood, just to show how important it is that, the father's in the home, how it makes a difference. And a godly father. Another thing was, again, to bring awareness about the child sexual abuse, just to bring that awareness. So he gave me revelation, of everything. He showed me everything. And from that day as well, from that time, not only did he give me the revelation why he gave me the story, he also told me not to tell your parents. 2017, I'm adult. I never said anything because I know there's others like that. Don't say anything because you don't want to disrupt the family. You don't want to, the family, not only that, who's going to believe you? You're thinking that, they're not going to believe me as family members. They're not going to believe me. So I didn't say anything. But during that time, he also said, now tell your parents. And I did. I asked God for, to help me to do it. And he did. He gave me the strength to do that. Also, he said, now I want you to organize a 501c3 that will mentor girls that has been sexually abused. So I'm in the process of organizing that. It's called the Healing Hearts Foundation. It's already set up, and I'm in the process of organizing, hopefully to launch in 2022. I know, add that to the list, add that to the, add that, go ahead.
Like I said, whatever she drinking, I need 10 gallons of that. Because I could barely do the regular job and this at the same time. Okay?
Go ahead and add that to you.
LLCs and businesses and listen.
Right, woo. Right. Love you, Shantae. I see Shantae, one of my sis in Christ. But yeah, I'm in the process of organizing. That's just so important. And this organization will not only mentor them, but show them, self-development, show them that they're not victims, that they're victorious. They don't have to live in their past or being, traumatized. They're better than that. So it's to show them that, and just, show them that they're loved. Show them that they're loved. So So yeah.
Wow. All I say is God made an incredible woman when he made Nikki Miller,
Oh,
because
I thank God.
to do all the things that you do, and to do them well, and to do them with love and grace and mercy, is incredible, because not everybody takes the opportunity to reach back, or to look back,
Yeah,
or to they deal with their own stuff and they don't deal with nobody else's.
that's right.
you know um
That's
and for you
right.
to not only create all of these things, and to go by faith and not by sight, and as they unfold with God's grace and mercy, that you are actually doing all of the things that you set out to do, is incredible in of itself.
Thank
So
God.
I want to say blessings to you, blessings to your family, your support team, your support staff, the kids you rented. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
I love it. No, I
They,
love it. I love
they,
it.
they for the pic. Listen, she hired them just to take the picture. I'm joking.
That's
Um,
good. That's good. That's good.
oh,
That's
listen,
good.
you ain't seen that. Like I said, I was on the other night with a famous comedian,
Uh-huh.
and I kept timing with him. So if I'm really good, I'm that good. But
Yeah. Okay,
uh,
now I'm gonna keep you in mind.
listen, I will audition. I'm guarantee you ain't nobody coming there funnier, and you ain't gonna laugh any harder than when I say stuff. But listen,
Okay.
but
Okay.
with that being the case, I will say this, that once again, thank God for having someone such as yourself do the things that you're doing, and giving light to something that may be hidden in the dark.
Mm.
Because even if a lot of people don't understand that, even if it's a lantern in a sea of darkness, you can still see the light from no matter
Yeah.
who you are.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
sometimes it takes a lot to get to that light. You got to walk through miles of dark to get
Come
to
on.
that one candle. But remember, when you get there, you'll feel the glow. You'll feel that the fact that you're around something that can give you a path now, because now
Yeah.
with that one light, you can see your way through
Yes.
all of the things that you've done, and then to get to the end of that place, and then be in light forever. Uh,
Yes. Yes.
but
Yes. It's
don't mind,
like
I'm up here. Like I said, sometimes I feel the spirit and things move me and I say things. But like I said, first Thessalonians chapter 46, 95, 43. We're gonna work on the chapters later. But I will say that I am so happy that you're, once again, shout out to K Williams PR for taking the opportunity to give me an incredible guest tonight. I'm telling
yeah.
everyone, and if you haven't heard what I said, listen anyway. Listen, I want everybody to go and buy Change of Heart. Never Say Never. Take the opportunity and heal. What's our privilege be? Take the opportunity not only to heal, but to take the opportunity to grow past what is holding you back.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't even know what's holding you back without having a guide, and that Chia has as well. Take
Yeah.
the opportunity to get the guide, to find the path to walk through, to get
Yeah.
past all of the hurt and pain and things that you're dealing with. It's not just for kids who have been molested, or someone who has been raped, or anything of that nature. It's for everybody who needs a change
Yes.
of heart. That's why she
Yes.
wrote Change of Heart. Never Say Never is a purposeful book for your life, if you take the opportunity to read through it, to give you a chance to move past the thing that holds you back. That's what it's for. Uh,
Yes.
Not a preachy book. There's some words in there that you might see from the Bible, but listen, it's not a preachy book. It's a
It
book
ain't preachy.
about you finding peace.
Yep. That's it. That is it. That's the whole thing. It's about, learn to forgive. Nobody say you have to forget. Because I still, sometimes will have visions, but it's learning to move forward from that and not linger in that mess. I call it mess, not linger, and to let you know that you're not alone. You're really not alone. You're not. You might say, you know what? Well, how can God let this happen? And a lot of people will blame God for certain stuff, but
you can't. Listen, a lot of people don't understand. Devil is not a liar. He tells you exactly what he's gonna do. He wraps it in lies, but he tells you exactly
so
what.
true.
I'm here for turmoil. I'm here for dismay. I'm here for pain and suffering. I want you to curse the one that's above you because of the fact, or below. Wherever you find him,
Yeah.
you need to understand that there's somebody who wants to make you not like him. So
Yeah.
what's the easiest thing? Put something in your path, put something in your way, give you an opportunity to stumble and fall, and then go, well, if you were so good, why did you let this happen to me? It had nothing to do with him.
No.
Do with him.
No.
Listen, man's heart has been evil, you know, for years. For the wages of sin and death, but the gift of God is eternal life to Christ Jesus our Lord. I can sit there and tell you, for all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God.
Yes.
Everybody.
Yes.
Listen, you were born into iniquity the day that Adam made the apple. So after that, all you got to do is thank God for his mercy for sending his son. He already saved your soul. You just got to find the path.
That's right.
To find
That's right.
the way in which to seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all things should be added unto you. But
Look
listen,
at you, a Bible scholar. Come on, Bible scholar.
I read, you know, like one chapter and a half. You know, like, okay, maybe a couple words. Okay, they stuck. But all in all,
yeah,
I want to tell people that too many times we want to blame everybody. We want to look and say, what did I do? Had nothing to do with you. Somebody else's ills, somebody else's psychoticness, somebody else's craziness, somebody else's lies, somebody else's pain. They put it on you.
That's
you
right.
Have to do with it.
Come on.
So with that being the case, you can't hold God hostage for what some man has did, because remember, man did that, not God.
Come on. That's it.
That has nothing to do with the hatred of someone's self.
That's it.
To project onto you, and then now perpetuate forward everything that they went through. Now you're going through it now, and then they want you to keep the cycle going.
That's it.
It's because they never dealt with their hurt. When you don't deal with something, it festers.
Right.
It's like mold. It's like mold. If you don't deal with mold, it festers. It keeps growing. It multiplies.
Yep.
And to the point where it chokes you.
Yep. You're right. So right.
But change that. Change it in the way with the change of heart.
Yeah.
Take the opportunity. Never say never with the book. Take the opportunity and try to find a way to move past it. So if you read the book, you get the manual, you start the work, you can't be held hostage by something like that anymore. Because
That's right.
the fact that then you're doing the work to change that. But if you want to stay in it, it's easy to stay someplace and go, well, why am I feeling like this? And why am I? Did you try anything else to change it? If you don't, that's the reason why.
Come on.
King Hoff, what's up?
Come on. You're saying it. You're saying it. Because, and that's it. This is like a heart check to see if your heart is in the right place. Not to condemn, not to tell people that, you know, oh, you shouldn't have did this, shouldn't have did that. We're not judges. I just know that I want to show people to just move forward. Try to forgive, learn how to forgive, learn how to release, and let God deal with those people that have done you wrong. Because the Bible says, vengeance is mine. His wrath is much worse than what we can do.
For he who is without sin, cast the first stone.
Yes.
There's not one person walking around with a bunch of rocks in their pocket because they can't.
Come on. Come on.
But, you know.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
King Hoff, this is the one and only Nikki Miller. Change of Heart. Never Say Never is the name of the book. She's an incredible author who is getting ready to shoot her movie around her birthday. And she's also a singer. She has a clothing line. She is a realtor. She's a butcher, baker, candlestick maker. She builds houses on the side as she's selling them. She sells a house with the hammer in one hand and the iPad in the other. Going,
you get ready to have me to holler.
I ain't I ain't built it yet. I ain't built the house yet. But look, when this is what it's gonna look like when I finish. No, I mean, she does a lot. She does a lot of incredible things. And she's starting a nonprofit organization.
Yes.
Help young ladies to heal and to grow and to get past and to, reacquaint themselves with life. And many more. I'm pretty sure, I guarantee by the time I speak to Nikki again, Nikki, you're going to have some more businesses going. Because I need one, though. I got this one. All right, Nikki, thank you very much. Don't come on the air. I don't need you to have no talk shows or nothing, because I'm going to have to come for you, Nikki, because Nikki taking all the jobs.
Yes, thank you, King Hawk. Yes, I call myself
she's a
boss
boss.
lady.
Super boss.
Boss lady.
Boss don't even come close to the words. Nikki's from the island. She just don't know it. That's what it is. Nikki's from the island. That's what happened. She actually she woke up in Jamaica, but then she woke up in the U.S. She didn't know that she was really from
Sometimes I don't know what all I'm doing.
Got 15 jobs and counting.
Yes.
But please tell everybody where they can find you on social media and where they can find your novel and everything else.
Yes. So you can follow me at I am Nikki, NIKKIR Miller, both on Facebook and IG. And then for Change of Heart, it's just Change of Heart Movie. It's a whole movement that I'm doing. So it's Change of Heart Movie. And that's on, just as it is, that's on Facebook and also on IG, both pages. NRM Creative is on IG, its own page of the apparel that I have. As well, I do have a website for the movie that you can stay up to date of what's going on. That is www.cohmovie.com. Or is it www.coh.com? I think it's www. Look, sometimes I got so much going, I have to make sure that I have what
I got you.
You see what I'm saying? I think it's cohmovie.com. Also, I do have a YouTube channel. It is Change of Heart Movie that you can subscribe to. And on that channel, I will actually be putting up behind the scenes stuff going on. Also interviews that's going on. I'll be uploading to that channel. And I would love for people to subscribe because we're going to have some great people in this debut movie. We have, is it okay to say a couple of people's names? So I have the lady that was on Kendra Brothers Overcomer, Barbara Scott. She played Barbara Scott on there, played the grandmother. Denise Armstrong, she will be in it. She's attached. And also there is Jason Louder. He played Two Bits Tanner on Black Lightning. He's attached to the movie. He will be playing one of the characters called Uncle Darren. Denise Armstrong will be playing the church mother that you'll read about in the book. We're also talking to Cameron and BJ Arnett. Cameron also played the dad on The Overcomers, Kendra Brothers Overcomers. And we have quite a few people that's coming on now. And hopefully they'll see that because I do have a wish list for my two main characters. I'm gonna say what that wish list is, just in case they listening or watching. So I have always envisioned Kimberly Elise to play the wife, which is one of the main characters.
Elise, yes.
And Idris Elba to play the dad for Calvin Jr. because Calvin Jr. is like the main character.
You got some. You must have some heavy money somewhere because you just said.
Oh, look. I like, I serve a rich daddy.
Amen. Amen.
I serve a rich daddy.
Amen.
So I'm believing we'll have, and and even if we can't get them,
No, no.
it's gonna be some
Listen,
top
you will.
celebrities.
You will.
But come on and speak it now. Come on. So, but that's a wish list, and I'm just gonna believe that. Hey, not yes, the money will be there, but also that they will believe in what I'm giving, what my vision is, for this, and what I'm trying to do, in my mission. And my mission is to, I call it, like I said, a change of heart movement. It aspires to change or to help heal thousands of hurting hearts globally, around who's been abused, mentally, sexually, physically. And I want to do that and also focus on underlying problems that families deal with, real social issues. So I want to create unique content for that. And that's going to be way of storytelling grounded in faith, inspirational singing, and then, like I say, mentorship. So I think I've laid it all out to follow if you want to follow my journey.
And for the rest of us, while we're sleeping, while Nikki is building houses and putting Legos together and everything else.
That's on the side. Look, the licensed realtor. Yes, that's on the side. So I use the licensed realtor. I use that to fund a lot of the stuff that I'm doing. So to help, and then also just so the audience know, I am using the book sales, also the apparel, to fund the film. So, and that's why I believe God gave this to me. He said, now write the novel and to use that to fund the film.
So if you want your Change Your Heart t-shirts, if you want your purpose t-shirts, if you want the little outfits for your baby, please take the opportunity and take that. R. Smith, what's up? Nyla, what's up? Latanya Patrice, what's up? Gotti Gama.
Everybody.
Gadia Gama, I should say. Gadia. Take the opportunity to facilitate. If you can, I suggest everybody not only go out and buy a book and a workbook, but take the opportunity and facilitate to buy the apparel and fund this incredible movie. Help this young lady. I need her to rest, so I need y'all to go out and buy some apparel because God.
So you can take on some of these jobs.
Facts.
Yes. And so people that like your late joiners that just know that, like I said, we are have a secure a tentative distribution deal for this movie to be on Amazon Prime.
So, I'm in a film now. Okay, Nyla, that's what's up.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm in the film. Are they saying that? Okay, if they want to speak it, come on down. Speak it. I will put out casting, and that's why people need for you to follow, because that way you would know when I will release casting alerts, auditions, because people will have to audition for the film. I have a casting director. She's been on 20-some years.
Oh, no. She's saying that she just got into a film on Amazon.
Oh, nice. Congratulations. Amazon.
And Tubby. Tubi, they call it Tubi Tubby. You know what I mean. Somebody Tubi Tubby she's on that.
Okay.
She does production.
Well, all right. I'm listening. I'm looking.
She needs yes, Nyla, link up with her and facilitate to because she's just starting in film herself, has a company that she just put together. So facilitate to connect with her behind the scenes, Nikki Miller. Not only she is an actress herself, she sings. She's an author. She's a screenwriter. She's a realtor. She owns a clothing company. She be sewing with the feet while she walking with the hand. She be cooking and
I do.
She be cooking, singing, sewing, and building houses all in one breath.
Wife, mom, all of that. I do cook. So by the grace of God, I do it all.
That's
now,
why
I don't like cooking.
I know why now Nikki Miller is literally as young as she looks. She never aged because she never slept. That's what it is. Nikki be up at night, be in the Keebler hut with the Keebler L talking about, no, you did the cookie wrong.
The mind be rolling.
I need y'all to hook it up.
You got me laughing. The mind be rolling. It be rolling. What can I do next? What can I do next? But it's always to make a difference in the world.
I know what I can do next. Like the rest of the world, sleep.
I know, right?
But
that's coming.
I thoroughly appreciate the fact that you're here today. Thank you for being a guest. And this is what this show is about. It's called The Evening Experience. It's in the evening. You experience us while we experience you. And then we make the connections between people. I want people to facilitate, to have these connections and you know, famous people to come on off of high and facilitate to do things. And then maybe, you know, make connections. So if you don't get Idris, would you think about a young gentleman, you might know him as Miguel Nunez?
Miguel?
Yeah.
The singer?
No, I said Miguel Nunez. Okay.
No.
You might know him as Juwanna Man. You might know him in the movie. Yeah, he's been in a lot of.
Yeah. Yes. Now that you say that.
So I can definitely try to see if I can get y'all linked as well. You know, because he's been on the show. So you know, good dude, incredible brother. You know, and I don't speak for his lawyers, his people, nothing else. I'm just saying that at least I can link y'all together, and then y'all can just have a discussion behind the scenes. Because I don't do nothing but make.
You're a comedian.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna be there on the line sleeping. Because that's what I'm gonna be doing. Because Nikki won't be sleeping, so I'm gonna have to do some sleeping for her, so I can wake up refreshed. That's what I'm gonna do. But all in all, I want to thank y'all and thank y'all for being here tonight. Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for being an incredible guest. And be on the lookout for all of her greatness. Once again, I want y'all to follow all of the pages that she said and then some. NRM Creative, that's the apparel. Go check out www.cohmovie.com. That's COH movie.com.
Yeah.
And please take the opportunity and go on to I am Nikki Miller and facilitate to follow her as well. Now I see Nikki be putting on these pictures, so I see she be modeling too. So Nikki ain't leaving no jobs for nobody. I'm just letting y'all know that now.
I am.
If y'all sleep, Nikki gonna take and have her your job in her show. And in my next segment, Nikki gonna have 5 more jobs. Just putting it out there. Just to let y'all know. And she's definitely gonna be killing and doing everything they're supposed to, not only to help people to heal, but take the opportunity to help people to grow, take the opportunity to help people to live, take the opportunity to let people survive. Baton Johnny, what's up? Privilege B, I appreciate everybody hanging around, watching the evening experience right here with the one and only Nikki Miller, and I appreciate you being here today. Once again, I want to thank you. And
thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye. All right. Once again, it's Mac 357. This is the Evening Experience Radio Show. It's been an incredible time. Thank you. I appreciate that. One such queen. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, watching, locking in with your Mac 357. Thursday's coming up. I will be promoting some of the actual guests that are coming on. Trust me, they are coming Thursday. It's just that it's been a long week, so it's taking me a little time. But I will be posting this evening. Take the opportunity, not only reshare, repost, share with your friends. If you like me, they might like me too. I'm just putting that out there. And somebody might like me. Okay, they may not like me, but listen, do it anyway. And I would appreciate that. Once again, Check us out on Twitter, The Evening Expert. Check me out on the YouTube, The Evening Experience. If you want to follow us on Facebook, it's The Evening Experience 11. That's the group page, as well as right here on Instagram. The Evening Experience is all one word. Check us out. And once again, I want to thank everybody that popped in the live. Once again, I want to thank the one and only Savore Eats and Sweets. Big shouts out to Rama Johnson, Bizelle. And I want to thank everybody who tuned in tonight. I'll talk with y'all. Peace. Hey, big shouts out to the one and only Burbrand and my brother DJ Self and everybody. Big shout out to Lisa. Big shouts out to everybody who's ever been on the show. Big shouts out to everybody. I appreciate y'all.